Very good evening, everybody. Now, this is an educational video only. So, somebody's asking a question, and a lot of people, in truth, have no idea. So, right, in ERC20, what is it? Well, it's a piece of programming, and the use of that programming is this. When you go to set up an ERC20, and anybody can do this if you know where to look. Now, in 2017, I was looking at a new form of work. So I was looking and I found the Waves Exchange. Didn't know where the Waves Exchange was, but the Waves Exchange changed to WX.network, and I created an account on Waves in the beta phase, which moved through to being a exchange. And it's an exchange where you can create your own code. And what they do is you give them the instructions. The instructions are very clear. And what it tells you when you go to set one up is it can only be used for business purposes. By that I mean you have the idea requires land. It sometimes doesn't, but in my case it requires land to purchase, then it requires construction, so that is paying for construction of a brand new building. It pays for equipment that will be used in that building, so there's 3. It pays for hiring of staff, and it also gives out opportunities. Now, when I created the ones that I have, they were created on WX.net, and the problem was that I needed to have them verified, and it was a complex process because you had to go to a vote, and there was a new system brought in which was called the PEP bridge, and that had issues in the beginning. So what I did was I created each ERC20 to be used here in the United Kingdom at Rushcliffe in Nottingham, which is where I live, and also my home city, which is Newcastle upon Tyne. Now, what it would mean in both locations would be office space within the city centre with the brand name on the office. It would mean basically acquiring land in Newcastle to build on, as well as acquiring land here in Rushcliffe in Nottingham. the ERC20 token pays for that, and then it would be a case in each location of speaking to councillors, MPs, to get the green light to build. And once you've built, then it's a case of speaking to job centre and job related agencies, Reed, Indeed and others, where they do the interview on your behalf. And the one thing you do need also, it asks you when you create your ERC20, is there a website? And if there is a website, can you put the information down? And in most of the cases, it asks for an SVG file, which one of the assets has that. Now, once this is all done and dusted, it's connecting your social media through the ERC20, and basically you're connecting everything together so it's a natural flow. And this is what's been done with each ERC20, and I have just put reels up which are 90 seconds long, where I am asking for somebody with coding skills in Solidity to sit next to us while I go through the process on GitHub or Remix IDE, test the code, put further instructions in with the test, have it all tested, and then if it comes back with a green light and a tick, then send it to the Ethereum blockchain. So, and also what I've also done is I rang up the Financial Conduct Authority in London to say to them, this is what I've done, and can you give me a case number which once I have deployed I can go back to you, and then you upgrade that case file number to a business identification number, and then the tokens, the assets, can be sold on any cryptocurrency exchange anywhere in the world. The funds as they come in can only be used for business and nothing else. So what I would have to do is, as the currency is being traded on the exchange, exchange what I'm receiving from whoever is buying into USDT, buy the USDT, and then transfer from the USDT to GBP, which is pound sterling, to pay for everything that is needed. So there's your process. And if you have coding skills in Solidity, please get in touch. Thank you very much.